Ever pondered why we're often unsatisfied with our relationships? We find ourselves on a relentless quest for the ideal partner, a seemingly never-ending search. It's a journey that often leads us to frustration and disappointment. Why? Because we're looking for something in our partners that we don't see in ourselves. Consider this. You're in a relationship and you're constantly dissatisfied with your partner's attitude, their behavior. Perhaps you're upset about their dishonesty, their lies, but take a moment, step back, and reflect. Could it be that you too have a streak of dishonesty? A propensity to stretch the truth? We're all guilty of it. We're quick to shine the spotlight on our partner's flaws, yet we conveniently overlook our own. It's easier to point fingers than to look inward, to acknowledge our own shortcomings. But in the pursuit of the perfect partner, we forget the mirror that reflects our own imperfections. But what if we took a moment to look at ourselves in the mirror? What if we paused our search for the perfect partner and instead embarked on a journey of self-improvement? Imagine a person, just like you and me, who after a series of failed relationships, decided to shift the lens onto themselves. They began to realize that the common denominator in all these relationships was not the partners, but themselves. They recognized their own flaws and shortcomings, which they had been so quick to point out in others. They understood that they were seeking qualities in their partners that they themselves lacked. So, they decided to change. They worked on becoming more honest, more patient, more understanding. They worked tirelessly on being the person they wanted to be with. And as they transformed, they began to attract individuals who complimented them, who appreciated their efforts, and who loved them for who they truly were. By being the best version of ourselves, we attract the best for us. So what's the takeaway from all this? Now let's summarize our thoughts. The quest for perfection in relationships often leads us astray. We find ourselves complaining about our partner's behavior, their attitude. We're constantly for traits in them that aren't even in us. It's like hunting for an oasis in a desert, only to realize that the oasis is a mirage. The key to unlocking a fulfilling relationship lies not in seeking perfection in others, but in striving for self-improvement. When we work on ourselves, when we strive to become the person we'd love to spend the rest of our lives with, something magical happens. We become better individuals, yes, but we also elevate the quality of our relationships. The perfect partner is not found but attracted by the person we grow into. Remember, the journey to a perfect relationship begins with the person in the mirror. If you like my video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.